Folks, welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm. Today we're going to show you the most versatile piece of equipment that I never ever thought would be versatile on the farm. Come along, we're going to have some fun. First thing I got to do is charge the battery up in Uncle Jesse right here. Uncle Jesse's looking kind of sad. Let's have some fun. Plug it in. Negative. Positive. AC power. Good. 11.8. Let's charge, baby. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You the happiest dog. Give me a hug here, little boy. Yeah, that's a good dog. Good boy. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go get the possum. Go get him. Uh-oh. Not very bright. All right, fellers and fellettes, welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm channel. I guess I can take my glasses off right now. What we've got here is my Ford 2910 tractor. Still working through the kinks on this thing. I picked it up, I don't know, a couple months back, and we've been wrenching on it a whole lot. What we're gonna be using today, and you guys are gonna be super surprised, so stick around all the way to the end of the video. We're gonna show you how this can actually be a rake to help rake leaves out of your yard or out of a roadbed. What we're using today is the Wingfield drag harrow. This is an 8-foot Wingfield drag harrow with a frame built around it. This serves as the best overall tool right now for wintertime maintenance on the farm, hands down. It's absolutely unbelievable. I've got a couple friends that are local here that have drag harrows, and they won't listen to me. They won't listen to me in what it does for gravel driveways, what it does for common areas, and what it does for the cow pasture. So today, among other things, stick around to the end. We're gonna take this up in the woods and show you guys just how well it rakes leaves. But first of all, I'm gonna start this puppy up and make sure it's a good optimal running temperature before we start working it. Here we go. Push it in. All right, cold start. Here we go, cold start, Ford 2910. Neutral, here we go. Clear prop. You don't know how long? Yeah. You don't know how long I've waited for that tractor to run that good. This has been a challenge. That tractor has not been the most friendly. All right, now you and I both know them cows don't like you, and you can't be up here eating cow poop this whole time, okay? That's good. You got to stay right there and be good. So every day on the Stoney Ridge Farm, I end up moving the cows, probably at least once a day, maybe twice a day. We're in the winter months right now, and we're rolling out hay bales to the cattle, and we're using that Greg Judy bale unroller in an ATV. Why are we using a small ATV? So that we do less soil compaction. So we build soil here on the farm. That's what this is all about, regenerative farming. Got 30 cows up here. These 30 cows are mostly brood cows, which means they have babies, like little 318 right here. 202 is Bud. Bud is a steer. Bud's a good boy. Good boy. All right. We've got some pregnant cows in here that are looking pretty darn big, but nobody's had any babies today. Part of what we're doing with that drag harrow is simply this. If Bud, watch out, Bud, gotta get out of my way. We gotta clear these big manure pats out. Look at this monster right here. That's like a 5-gallon bucket full of manure right there. Manure, 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 manure. It's all over the pastures where we're feeding hay and concentrating the animals in these areas that need more food, more nutrition. So that drag harrow really works to help spread that out. where a big old poopy pile like that is, will grow a big clump of grass, and the cows won't eat it. In the springtime, they just won't eat it because they're not going to graze right next to their own poop. But if we scatter it about, like you're going to see in a minute, they'll graze next to it. That's Tammy. Tammy hears us. Tammy, you hear us talking about you? That's Donnie. Donnie's our bull. And this is one of our pregnant cows. I believe this is Sweetie. Hey, Sweetie, how you doing? Good girl. All right. Okay, kids, we're gonna be moving the cows over into here. I've already got a hay bale rolled out for them. Sometimes if I know it's not gonna rain, I'll go ahead and have hay all set up for the cows for a few days. You guys watch the cows and see if they come this way. Come up! Come up! Come up! There we go. Come on, kids. Come on. Come on. All right. See them two babies go in there? That was our goal. We had to get them two babies through. Once those two babies are through, everybody will follow the leader. But those babies won't, and they'll get trapped on the other side of the fence. We fence our cattle in with this stuff. It's called poly wire or poly braid. And this is an electric fence. This one obviously isn't electrified. And that is a step-in pigtail post. So this section of pasture is only separated by that one single electrified wire, and it will be electrified once we hook our gate back up. This is a tire water tank. Super cool little setup right here. So this is supplied by a solar well over that way, and this is our water supply for this pasture. There's a goldfish in here that keeps that water tank nice and clean for us. Don't have to feed the goldfish, it just eats whatever is in the tank. Pretty cool stuff. Now, I have 3 gates, so 1 gate, 2 gates, 3 gates, actually 4. This one will remain open so the cows can go from this pasture to the water tank, but they can't go back. So we're back fencing them to prevent them from going back into this section because we'll be dragging manure in here. We got 1 cow over here being a turd. So let's do a little cattle roundup, cattle turd roundup. This cow being a little bit standoffish and pregnant. Makes me wonder whether she's gonna have her calf sometime in the next 2 or 3 days. There she goes. All about low stress, guys. Low stress animal handling, super important. At the end of this video, I'll post a video with my friend Temple Grandin, learning all about low stress animal handling and how to handle these animals in a way that keeps them from getting wild and crazy and hurting you. Super important. Duty, 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 everywhere. Yeah, you knew better. Watch Buddy when he comes up here. He's not supposed to be in the pasture with the cows. He knows it. He thinks he's in trouble. Oh, you knew better, didn't you? Whoa, you're in deep trouble. Oh my goodness. Come on. Yeah. Are you smiling? Are you smiling? Let's go. Woody the boy. Woody the boy. Woody the boy. Get him, boy. What that squirrel? That a squirrel? Okay. Hey. I had to open up a gate right here. We're gonna be taking, or a gap, so Grandpa called it. We're gonna open this here gap up and we're gonna go spread some of them turds out a little bit. We gotta get this 4-wheeler out of the way. This ATV has a hay bale on it. That'll be tomorrow's feed for the cows. So we gotta park it in a place that really doesn't need to be drug out. And I think that might be right over there. Contact! Honda! Yeah. Stop eating poop, bro! Come on! Come on, those aren't snacks! Come on! Come here! Those are not doggy snacks, okay? That's not kibbles. Okay, let's go. Come on, feel the noise. What'd you guys think? That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Here's what we did. We took all them poopy piles and we fixed them. Check it out. All of this biologic material is mixed up and coating the land out here. All smoothed out, no manure paths, no concentrated areas. You will see some clumps just like this, but they'll rot down. And the more you clump them up, the more they rot, the faster they rot. Now, let's get on the driveway. I'll show you how that drag harrow works up the driveway. Are you kidding me? So what you find on a driveway like this, in any driveway, gravel driveway, in the winter time, is that it gets compacted where your tires ride, and you end up making muddy spots, making wet spots, and really compacting your gravel. I like to keep mine groomed and stirred up where it's packing them in. So in other words, you get a dip, a pile of gravel, and another dip where the tire tread is. And you can see a little bit of the result of that right here. So a dip, hump of gravel, tire tread, hump of gravel, tire tread, hump of gravel. And what this does is basically takes that crown out of the center and smooths it back over. Now it is important to keep your driveway properly crowned. In other words, water should shed that way and water should shed this way. But what I found is that the drag harrow works perfectly to just simply top dress. It doesn't take the crown out, it fills back in where it's compacted. Now we're going to take you and show you in the woods the coolest part of what this drag harrow can do. It's also a leaf rake. So I'm down here in the woods. I say in the woods, this is a road that I built, and you can see we got pretty good gravel down here. However, as we walk a little further into the forest, we got a lot of leaf debris on this road. Now, this is the coolest part of owning this rake. I haven't done it this year. I've been waiting to shoot this video. All of this debris that you see right here, we're gonna rake it all up, smooth it all out, and remove all of the leaf litter off of here. Now we're going to take about 85% of it, and then I'll come back with a blower, blow off the edges, and we'll be done. So let's put this thing to work. The leaves up right there. So I just rake through, drop them, rake through, drop them. Look at how nice it groomed the road right up through here. Now we did have some wet leaves, and wet leaves are really hard to get up. So what that did, it stirred it up just a little bit. I'll post a link to this down in the video description for you guys. I can't say enough about it. I'm actually gonna go drag. It's getting really dark right now, and I got my Milwaukee heated jacket on. The temperature's dropped to about 35 degrees. I'm gonna drag this about 6 more times, and then I'm gonna drag my whole road back and forth to help stir that gravel up. Now, this did disturb the leaves. We probably got 85% of the leaves up, but it did disturb the leaves enough to where they're up off the ground and they'll dry. By tomorrow evening, I'll be able to come in here with a blower, blow everything off, and it'll all look awesome. Thanks, guys. That is the most used awesome tool that I have figured out this winter. This is, again, it's called the Wingfield Drag Harrow. This is the 8-foot model. They've got several different models. In the end credits here, I'll show you a little bit of the big batwing. We got a 25-foot batwing for doing the big pastures, but what an awesome maintenance tool that you probably never thought about. That's super outside the box for a drag harrow. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Be sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Love to have you back here. I am finally getting over this cold, and I am cold. See y'all next time. Woo! Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Here we go. Which is the key? Here we go. Oh, I need to lube that. Duty everywhere. I pay good money for good food. You eat cow poop. It's so cold. Why do I have a heated Milwaukee jacket in my house and I'm sitting out here freezing? We're getting the heated jacket. Step into a farm slim. Oh yeah.